Welcome to Insights into Insurance with Tom Sorensen of Americana Insurance Group. All information provided is educational in nature and not intended to be acted upon without first consulting the appropriately licensed professional.
Saturday morning here on KATE. Time for another Insights into Insurance with Americana Insurance's Tom Sorensen. And Tom, it's hot outside.
It is hot. It is very hot. But you know what? This is kind of okay. I can live with this right now. For some reason, this hot isn't as bad as hot in July. So we're getting our August weather in September, and we had our September weather in August. So
with the sun setting at 6:30, so that's why it's not as bad. I bet.
Right, exactly. Hey, by the way, as I was leaving the office yesterday, Amy in my office says, "Mention me on the radio show," and she was just kidding. But you know what? I'm going to embarrass her, and I'm going to say, I'm going to mention Amy Miller, our account manager at Americana Insurance, and just say, "Hey, Amy, hello. I mentioned you, and want to just say thank you for all the work you do." She's an awesome worker, and she's actually even better wife and mother. So I just want to say thanks, Amy.
Well, she listens every week, so
I know, and this will embarrass her.
Even better.
Yeah, exactly.
So, Tom, I noticed we don't have a listener email this week.
No, we must not have had any listeners last week. We didn't get any emails.
Well, I know how you twisted it around because what you have lined up, from what I can see from your notes, is something a little bit different that maybe people should grab a calendar first and foremost before we begin.
Right, yeah. And I'm just kidding. We get a lot of listeners because every week I hear a lot about our show. So, yeah, let's talk about what we got going on with our agency as opportunities for our clients, okay, to do. And I'm going to say this is, in a way, I don't know if you want to call this like a little bragging show about our agency, but I guess what I'm trying to say is we just don't take your premiums and say thank you and goodbye. We try to go out and do things for our clients to say, hey, these are things that we appreciate your businesses, and this is some things that we're going to offer for you. So, okay.
Add-ons.
Yeah, add-ons. And so just the last thing we just did was in September here, we had our fire extinguisher recharging event, which just ended yesterday, actually. Okay. This was held last week, and we started this in 2005 for our farmers before grain harvest. I think we talked about that on a previous show. After a few years, we included homeowners and all policyholders of Americana Insurance. And guess what we had?
What'd you do this year?
We had about 150 fire extinguishers that we serviced.
Is that typical number, or is it up?
That's probably pretty typical every year.
Okay.
Yep. We would have had more, but the vendor, Brook Safety, is not allowed to refill or service fire extinguishers that were made before 1984. So it's amazing how some of these, we get them from the 60s and that. So, you know, people all of a sudden dig them out deep, and it might have been in that barn or it might have been in that shop for a long, long time. And and all of a sudden this event comes up, and you can't do much with them other than he does offer a service free of charge to dispose of them if they don't want them back. So,
okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. And then in October.
Coming up.
Yep, coming up. Next big event, we will have our farmer lunch delivery event, which is going to be held on Thursday, October 19th. What we do as an agency, we start at 7 a.m. over at Marketplace Food, because that's where we have our lunches made, and we start delivering. All of us got routes, and we've got this thing down to a fine science, and we deliver till about 12:30 p.m. So
all right.
A little bit during lunch and after, and we normally deliver about 450 lunches to our farm clients, crop insurance and farm clients on that date.
So do you go out on a four-wheeler then and go chase them down on the combine?
No. I do have a four-wheel drive, and I've had to use that. But no, we take vehicles. I'll be honest with you, it's my favorite day of the year, and especially if it's nice out. It's usually fall colors, driving around. Yeah. You know, each one of us probably puts on about 150 to 200 miles on our vehicles just making these deliveries.
Just doing the round, huh?
In the morning, yep.
Perfect. So people should be looking forward to that if you're an Americana client and you're a farmer.
Yep, right.
Okay, So is that all the events or the big event you got this October?
That was our October event. Then the next month after October, I believe, is November.
And you're going to be giving away turkeys.
Well, actually, now that you bring that up, we might. Every year, we do give some turkeys to the Salvation Army.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Well, thanks for bringing that up because I didn't even think about that until right now. But, yeah, we do that for Thanksgiving. What I'm going to plan on doing is doing a what Americana Insurance does for their crop insureds seminar. So sometime in November, I haven't determined the date or the place yet. We are going to have a seminar to any non-Americana crop insureds, what we as an agency do if they were our crop insured, okay? Because there's a lot of, other agents and agencies out there that do crop insurance, or maybe somebody new getting into farming that I want to show them this is the things that we do, because we do a lot for our crop insureds, okay? And we can go, and I'm going to be able to show them what we do. And so, again, we just don't take the premium and say thank you, and that's it.
So that's your big November. December, you give all of your clients Rolexes.
Yeah, well, not quite.
Okay.
But if we did, we would have free jewelry appraisals for them.
See, there we go.
Christmas open house, December 7th and 8th in December. Paul, I don't know if you know this, but we have a reputation in this town. We have a reputation that we have the best Christmas open house in the 4-county region.
Really?
Yeah, maybe 5 or 6 county. I don't know. One of the,
Tri-state area.
Tri-state area. There you go.
Nothing on Bentleyville.
No. Nancy Volley, who is our administration specialist at our office, and Gwen Plantage, who is kind of like local decorating specialist, decorate our office up for Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And so we have refreshments, cider, coffee, pop, and water, but we also get goodies from the Sugar Chic and Rhonda's Decorative Delights. So we do that during that Christmas open house. And
7th and 8th of December.
7th and 8th of December. We got a couple other things, but why don't we, I'm guessing, need to take a break, and then we'll come back and say what else we do with our Christmas open house.
Sounds good. It's Christmas in September. We'll talk a little bit more about what's going on at that open house. With Insights to Insurance, the Americana Insurance's Tom Sorensen. We will be right back.
Nationwide is on your side. You have a side that is retired, playing tag and getting tired. A side that owns your own store. Looks like you need to explain some more. That's why there's a Nationwide to help protect and grow your many sides. Nationwide is on your side.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
For all your many sides, there's Nationwide. Call Americana Insurance Group in Albert Lea and Wells today.
Back here on the other side of a 30-second break on Insights into Insurance with Americana Insurance's Tom Sorensen. And Tom, you were telling people out there about all the activities and events that customers of Americana Insurance are entitled to when they pay their premium. And it's not just, thank you very much, here's a generic Christmas card. You do a lot of different stuff throughout the year.
Absolutely, we do. And along with our Christmas open house, on December 7th, which would be a Thursday, we're going to have, it's called Estate Planning, A Woman's Matter. It's an estate seminar only for women on December 7th.
Okay.
Abby Leach of Leach Law Office and Jolene Honkamp, our financial services representative, will be putting on a seminar for women in estate planning because they got a lot to do with the estate plan when it comes to their families and maybe they're on their own too. So, and then on December 8th, which again is part of our Christmas open house, but we have a where there's a will, there's a way opportunity. Abby Leach of Leach Law Office will be at our office all day writing up wills for our clients, and the cost will be $125, which I don't know if anybody's done a will or whatever. That's a very inexpensive opportunity for our clients.
I have not done that yet, but we went to a program this past week where they talked about that, and actually Abby was at this event. And it was one of those things where I wish they had the punch card for like different things you talked about because you forget about it.
Yeah.
But, even at my age, if something were to happen,
Yep.
no one knows, right? I mean,
Right.
who
It doesn't
gets
matter what
anything?
age you should be. You should have a will. Yep. It's a big important thing, especially even with the healthcare directive and things like that. So okay.
That's December 7th and 8th were those
Yep.
two programs during
Yep.
your Christmas open house.
Yes, it is. Then on to January.
2018.
So we've had opened up presents and everything, and gone on to January 2018. I'm going to be putting on a Crop Insurance 101 program.
Similar to last year?
No, actually, this is a different event.
Okay.
It's a new event that I'm going to be putting together. It's where young farmers and even experienced farmers can come and just listen to what crop insurance is and kind of get a little bit of a 101, Crop Insurance 101, because I just had this situation. I have individual that's been with the client for quite a few years now, or a few years. His father passed away. Okay. Well, his agent, his crop insurance agent, has never really explained how crop insurance works. He just comes and says, "Here, sign here. This is the coverage," but he really truly doesn't know exactly what it all is. Okay. Other than he needs to have it. Okay. And so I'm sitting there going, well, if there's that person out there, there could be other people out there that are in the same boat, or that they're young farmers that would like to know more about it instead of trying to get it explained by their father or whoever. Okay. So, and then after that, then we'll have our 2018 Ag Conference. That's what you were talking about.
Okay.
And that will be co-sponsored by Americana Insurance and Commerce Bank of Geneva. It's usually held in late January. And we have all sorts of speakers, everything from crop insurance to grain marketing to banking topics, weather, land rent, etc. You name it, we've done it. And then after that, we have a lunch that we purchase and buy for our clients that is catered by Cedar Valley Services. And then we end up with optional land as your legacy farm succession transition and estate planning seminar with Jolene Honkamp, again, our financial services specialist. And hopefully we're going to talk Abby Leach into coming and joining her and being part of that presentation with the estate planning portion of it. Abby has became a big part of our, what I want to say, farm transition estate planning type of team. So even though that we don't have a business together, we work together as a team to create the best opportunities, the packages for our clients. So
now, when you're buying your clients' Rolexes, I think you
Yes.
mentioned earlier that they get an appraisal from you.
we do. We actually, for our clients, we have free jewelry appraisal certificate for Fisher Jewelers that they can use. Okay, to go up and get some items done, appraised on free of charge. And then also, too, we just started an agreement with Abby Leach at Leach Law, free first meeting estate consultation, and also along with that is a discount if it's to do with estate planning. So we really got a lot of things going, and we really try to do a lot of things for our client. And then yesterday I just sent out an email to our crop insurance about a fall harvest price calculator. I'm not going to get into details, but the guys that got crop insurance will understand what that is. I guess what I'm trying to say is we do a lot of things, and I guess I would ask my listeners, is your agency and agents doing this for you? Are they doing different things for you like this? So what have I talked about? 4 months, 3-4 months? And
Yeah.
So, and in closing, if anyone would like to talk to me about these events or would like to sign up, just call me at 377-2000 or email me at insights@americanainsurance.com or our website, americanainsurance.com, which that revenue price calculator is also attached to that too, that we're talking about with the crop insurance.
Find it online, americanainsurance.com. Tom will be back with another listener email next week.
Thank you, Paul.
You've been listening to Insights into Insurance from Americana Insurance Group. All information provided is intended to be educational in nature. Before acting upon any information obtained during the Insights into Insurance radio show broadcast, consult an appropriately licensed professional.